Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Living in Colorado Springs and I am Alicia Armendariz. Today this video is going to be kind of a quick one on just about my business and how it can help you guys here on YouTube and just overall services that I offer within my business. How can that help you out when you are looking to relocate here to Colorado? So if you guys have any questions or anything that I mentioned today, please feel free to reach out to me. I am a licensed broker here in the state of Colorado and I would love to help you with the real estate needs. Feel free to call that phone number, text, email, leave something in the comments and I will get back to you. And if you could, also hit that subscribe button and bell to get notified when I make new videos each week on everything that is living in Colorado Springs. So off the bat, the thing that I get asked the most is, Alicia, do you work this area? What areas do you service? And if you're looking at a map, it's gonna be kind of just the Denver Tech Center and across the board, everything south of that, down to Colorado Springs, obviously, and then down to Pueblo, Colorado. So I just feel comfortable working those areas because I have lived in all three of those areas. Born and raised in Pueblo, currently live in the Springs, spend a lot of time living in Denver also. So anything outside of that, I usually will do if it's referral based or if it's a close friend or family. But for a lot of you guys that are just looking to relocate and you're starting your home search, YouTubing and Googling areas and neighborhoods within Colorado, that's definitely areas that I service. Like I said, kind of from that lower Denver down to Colorado Springs and then down about 30 minutes south to Pueblo. Being a realtor here in Colorado Springs, I have learned that relocation is just a big part of my business. It's not every agent's business, but it's definitely a big part of my business. For one, we have 5 military bases here, so we just have a lot of military always coming and going. 2, a lot of people are just bringing their corporations and headquarters to Colorado. So they're obviously going to be transferring a lot of employees, or a lot of employees are just taking the advantage to be mobile and uprooting to Colorado. And then lastly, this channel. This channel started out as just a way to help people searching for more information on Colorado and Colorado Springs, just get a better idea of the neighborhoods, what they're looking for, what does the city actually look like. So hopefully that's what this channel is achieving, and if you're watching, hopefully you are gathering that information and enjoying it. But at the same time, it is producing quite a few people who have decided to come to Colorado Springs from out of state. So because of those 3 things, I have just been dealing with a lot of relocation in my career and therefore have tried to really set up a lot of systems in place, dial in on what the process looks like for them, how it differs from those who are already locals, and then just really dive into your individual real estate needs, whether you're looking to buy tomorrow or in a year from now. So with all the systems that I keep talking about, what exactly do I have? Well, there is a list of them, but off the bat, just what you should know is that I am very big on Zoom. I love having Zoom meetings with you guys to kind of get a face-to-face and just overall hear your real estate goals and what you're trying to achieve and see how I may be able to help along the way or get you set up for those real estate plans. I also do a lot of virtual tours. Now, whether that be you want to be on a FaceTime with me, and that could be a Zoom link, an actual FaceTime, some type of platform where we can get face-to-face, I am available for that. Go into a home, walk the entire home with you on the video. That way you can ask questions in real time of, what is that color of the paint? What is that on the floor? How dark is that living room? How big is that bathroom? Things of that sort. If you don't want to do a FaceTime, then I am available to go and use my GoPro or phone and film a walkthrough of the property and then upload it to Google Drive and send it to you. And then that way at your convenience, you can look at the video multiple times and reach out with any questions that you have on it. The second most important systems that I have are the fact that I belong to 3 MLSs here in Colorado. Most agents only belong to 1, and that kind of services the area around them. Some belong to 2, but I belong to 3. Pueblo and surrounding areas, Colorado Springs, Denver. Meaning for the most part, if you are wanting to get more familiar with Colorado, but you kind of don't know where to start, I can put you on multiple home searches to kind of give you an idea of what homes look like and the different price points in those different areas. Also, when it comes time to sell, I like being part of all of those memberships. That way, when your home does get listed, there isn't someone on the front range who is not seeing your house. if there is anyone who is even considering buying and on a home search with another agent, then they definitely are going to be able to see your home. I try and optimize most exposures for my listings, and being part of those 3 MLSs definitely helps. So with all that growth comes a lot of new expansion here in town, and we do have new build communities popping up all over the Front Range, a lot here in Colorado Springs, definitely a lot in Denver, and even down in Pueblo. So I have prided myself on reaching out to a lot of the new build communities here in town, getting to know the reps that work in their office, and really just kind of staying on top of what homes they have ready, what floor plans are available, are there any new communities that they're going to be building in that are going to be popping up soon. I just find that last year when we had a lot of appraisal gaps going on, if you didn't have money for those appraisal gaps, new builds were definitely an option for you to go. And even this past 4th quarter, when interest rates were rising and making it a little bit harder to swing, new builds were the route to go. And that's a whole nother conversation that we can get into, but new builds are definitely always an option, whether you want to just not go the traditional route with a traditional seller, or if you just want a new home that usually comes with warranties. Because people like the idea of new builds, I reach out once a week to those new build reps, like I said, asking what they have available that's move-in ready, floor plans, price points, any incentives, financial or just home packages. So if a new build route is the way that you want to go, definitely feel free to reach out to me also, because I do love nurturing those relationships and would love to be able to get you into one if that's the route you want to go. So most people who are looking to buy a home, not only do they want to know about the home and whether or not they love it or not, they want to know about the community. They want to know what is going on in the community. Well, obviously that's what these videos are for, to try and highlight some of the lifestyle in each of these neighborhoods and communities. But as far as myself, I like for my people to kind of have their own community also. So things that I do is I put out a monthly newsletter to kind of keep buyers and sellers up to date on what's going on in the market, things around your neighborhood, home prices, all kinds of stuff. The newsletter changes monthly, but I do like sending that out to past clients. I also like my past clients to have their own private community Facebook group. Anybody who works with me does get put, if you'd like, in a private Facebook group where then you guys can just kind of share ideas, and since a lot of you are from out of state, you can kind of bounce off, what's working for you, what's new, what's to have like a heads up on. A lot of people have never experienced snow, so the first winter that they're here, they definitely jump into that Facebook group and ask a lot of questions. Even deals. Where are you getting a good deal on a lawnmower? What are some home projects you've done? It's just a place that I like for my past clients to kind of come and just, have a little bit of community on their own. And the last thing that hopefully you know about my business, if you can't tell already, is that I am a over-communicator. I over-communicate everything. It actually gets on some people's nerves sometimes how much I want to talk and discuss everything. But for the most part, I just want you guys to know within my business, it just helps everyone involved, all parties involved, whether that be me, buyers, sellers, the other agent, the title company, the lender. I like for everyone to try and be on the same page. That's just something that you can expect from me when working with me and my preferred lenders, or just my team in general. There's a lot of the communication. There's a lot of communication off the bat with a buyer presentation and some other things that start the home buying process in general. But the over communicating, I found, it just always keeps everyone on the same page. It just gives everyone a sense of kind of relief, knowing that even if something pops up, even if we come across a minor fire per se, there's going to be a plan A, a plan B, and so on. Alicia's going to have a plan for something to address it, and we're going to be aware of it way before it even happens. So that is just something to know for me. If at any time, anybody, you don't have to be a past client, you can even be a friend or my mom, she tells me, this is how I like to be communicated, this is when you can reach me or communicate with me. Like I said, I just like having a lot of communications through the whole process, because the home buying and selling process can actually be fun. It doesn't have to be stressful, it doesn't have to be a headache, and the more that we can just be on the same page and communicate what we both want from each other and what we expect, just overall always helps the process. So there you go, you guys. There are just a little snippet on some things about my business that I feel that you guys would benefit from, especially if you are watching this video, probably out of state, or just wondering how to reach out and where do we even begin. So if you have any questions over anything that I mentioned, please feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, I am a licensed broker here in the state of Colorado, and I would love to help you with your real estate needs. And if you could, please hit that subscribe button and bell to get notified when I make new videos each week on everything that is living in Colorado Springs.